Today, we're embarking on a journey that takes us back in time to experience the luxurious charm of aviation's golden era. We're about to explore Alaska Airlines first class on one of its oldest planes. Stay tuned. Living in Dallas, we've flown on Alaska Airlines just a few times, usually when visiting my brother in Seattle. Researching flights for his wedding, we couldn't believe the prices Alaska had for a 4.5-hour flight from Dallas to Seattle in first class. I find that Alaska, on average, has far more reasonable prices for first class than all other US airlines. For example, in this flight for January 11th, 2024, the price for a one-way in economy is $159. First class is not that much more at $289. I personally think that paying $100 an hour or $50 more per hour than the price of economy is a good price for first class. We paid $458 per ticket for a 4.5-hour flight, falling right at the range of $100 per hour. US domestic first class pales in comparison to the products put out by international airlines, so it's hardly ever worth making a video about. In this instance, we would be flying in one of the oldest planes Alaska Airlines has in service, so we wanted to document what shape this 24-year-old Boeing 737-900 was in. If you have flown Alaskan Airlines before, please share your experience in the comment section below. The Alaska Airlines ticket counter at DFW Airport is tiny. Check-in was very quick and uneventful, which is good compared to my experience at other airlines. This is not a surprise since Alaska Airlines often ranks highest in the US for customer satisfaction. The wait for TSA pre-check was longer than the general security line. Even the line for clear was backed up. On our way to the gate, we saw this cool video game station where you can pass the time playing if you get to the airport early like we did. Our flight was departing from gate E11. We both got a snack to eat since food on US airlines is not always dependable. There were constant announcements at the gate seeking 19 passengers to check in their bags in exchange for early boarding with Group C, which seems like a worthless benefit since early boarding is pointless without a bag to put in the overhead bin space. The boarding began 5 minutes earlier than the time stated on our ticket. Alaska Airlines is known for boarding planes early, and our flight was no exception. First impressions of these seats were just how huge they were. These older seats have a lot more back cushioning than most newer first class seats. The headrest folded out on both sides, providing support for your neck. There's a total of 16 first class seats on this plane. While we were putting bags up, the flight attendant mentioned that the overhead bin space was small because this is one of the oldest planes they have in the fleet. These are not cartons of milk, but cartons of water, which were waiting for us at our seats. The airline started using these boxed waters in 2021. In early 2023, the airline eliminated plastic cups. With a massive 41 inches of pitch, I had plenty of space to extend my legs, and I was nearly able to extend it right behind the seat. I am 6 feet tall, and this was more than enough space for me. I could stick my hand straight out and touch the back of the seat. Notice there's no seat back entertainment or place to put your device. The width of the seat was a very generous 20.5 inches, making it very roomy and comfortable for my hip flexor exercises. My backpack is usually packed to the max, and I was able to put it under the seat with no issues. The tray table is stowed on the left side of the seat, reducing the width size a bit. You can open it up, but it won't be completely flat as part of it bumps into the center console. The rust under the tray table was a reminder of the 20+ years of history that this plane has had of service. I watched the flight attendants as passengers boarded, and they were friendly and engaged. One person forgot his phone charger, and the flight attendant offered to charge the phone for him, above and beyond service. Wi-Fi on Alaska Airlines is $8, and the service was fast during our flight. If you have T-Mobile, then you can get Wi-Fi for free on every flight. Everyone can take advantage of free messaging via iMessage, Facebook Messenger, and WhatsApp. You can keep your devices charged with the chargers found between the seats. Only one of ours was working properly.
When I'm with you, my love, we are all there is. When I'm with you, my love, nothing compares to this. When I'm with you, my love, we are all there is. When I'm with you, my love, nothing compares to this.
My camera lens had a hard time focusing past all the scratches on the window, as can be seen in this shot of the sunset. Shortly after liftoff, the flight attendant took our drink orders. The drink menu was very extensive. I ordered some seltzer water, which always hits the spot on a flight, and Joel ordered a glass of red wine. Outside, the sky looked beautiful with the sun coming down. Inside, the plane was shaking like crazy for some time. I found Joel's song selection during the turbulence a little ironic. It was time for the best part of the flight, dinner, which you can pre-order up to 2 weeks in advance. The presentation of this beef dish was on point, and the sauce on top gave the dish tons of flavor. This was by far one of the best meals I've had on a US airline. This chocolate cake was a little bit dry, but it was still very delicious. After dinner, I wanted to check out the bathroom on this plane. This is what a bathroom with a shower in first class looks like on a foreign airline. This is what a bathroom looks like in first class on a 20-plus-year-old US plane. While the bathroom was definitely showing its age, the flight attendants kept it clean throughout the whole flight. It was finally dark outside when the flight attendant came by with a huge basket of snacks. I grabbed the first 2 things I saw. After getting our attention with some snacks, it was time for the dreaded credit card pitch mid-flight.
That's a total of 65,000 bonus miles, and that's more than enough miles for a round-trip ticket anywhere Alaska flies.
Joel was tracking our arrival via the flight radar website.